welcome back to the AUSD podcast. My name is Sarah Moreno.
I'm Blanca Garcia.
And today we have a special guest.
I'm Yolanda Rodriguez Peña, and I'm the Vice President of the Board of Education at Azusa Unified School District.
Yay. Oh, to the... So we finally have a board member here with us. We've been waiting since we started the podcast. Mm-hmm. So you're first. So we always have an icebreaker question. So today's icebreaker question is, what's your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Stuffing. Stuffing is, because I'm in charge of making the stuffing for my family because everyone loves my stuffing, and I do too.
Yeah, I've never tried stuffing. Mine, it's either mashed potatoes or pumpkin pie. I don't know if it's a dish, it's dessert. But.
Yeah. I like the macaroni and cheese, probably.
Macaroni and cheese is really good.
Yep.
So we're going to start with our questions. So what are 3 fun facts about yourself?
3 fun facts about myself. Well, I like to do Zumba. I like to do Zumba for my exercise and walk like 2 miles a day. And I like to dance, so I think that's fun.
Yeah. My mom used to force me to go to Zumba with her when I was little. But it's nice. She has fun with it, so it's good.
Mm-hmm. So it's exercising and you're dancing at the same time, not realizing you're doing exercising.
Yeah. And plus, she made a lot of friends, so it's also like a little community in it. So it's nice. How would you describe your high school experience?
My high school experience, I went to San Gabriel High School in the city of San Gabriel. And my experience, well, it was a lot of fun. You know, I honestly, I wasn't a cheerleader and I wasn't in drama or anything like that. I used to like to sing. Oh. So I was in chorus. And I used to like to do, my favorite is The Sound of Music. Oh. One year we did all the songs in The Sound of Music, and I really enjoyed that.
That sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, other question.
What is one of your biggest accomplishments?
I think my biggest accomplishments, well, I'm a school board member, as you know. I am 40 years retired from the Garvey District, and I'm an activist in my community. So, in other words, I when I see something, I have to say something, or if I want something fixed, I always go to the city council meetings. But I never realized that I was going to be a school board member sitting behind there making decisions for students. And I really enjoy now seeing the students, just like you, young ladies, the accomplishments, the media, what we spend our money on. And I feel that I'm part of it. Yeah. And I feel that's an accomplishment for me because I'm seeing it flourish in front of my eyes.
Do you feel that it's difficult to make decisions for the school board, or?
It's very, very difficult, and I'll tell you why. Number one, you can't please everyone.
Yeah.
I don't care if you say yes or no or yes, but in my heart, I make the decision what is best that I think for the children, the students, and the staff of Azusa Unified. My grandchildren, my children came to AUSD, but they're all older now. They're out of school, but regardless, you won't make everyone happy.
Yeah.
So in my heart, I know I made the right decision when I know it's best for the students and the staff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's not like to please the parents, right? It's for the children.
Not necessarily.
It's more for the students.
It's for the students and the staff because you go here. Teachers work here.
Yeah.
You're here, right? And I myself, I'm retired from the junior high school in the city of Rosemead. So I myself was an employee. I was a secretary in the attendance office in a junior high school and instructional aide. So now it's interesting to see the other side. How do they make their decisions? Why do they why do they make decisions? Now I know because I'm on that side.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you hope to inspire others?
I've always hoped to inspire others, and I would say mainly, anyone but my grandchildren and my children, to let them know that no matter what goes on, you can continue. Myself, I had a brain tumor, but I'm still here today, right? And I am deaf in my left ear, but you have to still continue and not let things get you down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to inspire my children, my grandchildren. I like to leave a legacy. Them saying, Nana did this, and no matter,
Yeah.
retired 40 years, and then I'm still a board member. So I want to inspire my children and also children that I speak to. I speak to the kids a lot in the schools, and that's whoever I can inspire. People say, "Oh wow, she's still kicking, right? Still going."
Yeah, that's great. So another question we have is, what's your favorite thing about what you do? I know that you already went into it a little, that you like to do it for the students, but is there anything else you like to add to it?
Well, yeah, what I really like to do is actually for the students, but I'm also in many committees. I'm like it's called Azusa Beautiful. We beautify the community. We plant trees, plant flowers, and I'm also Rotarian in the Rotary. And one of the pluses in my life that we have created the Azusa Leaders to Learning, the Educational Foundation, where the funds go to the students and staff of Azusa Unified School District. They never had a foundation here at Azusa Unified School District. Some schools, fundraise more money than others, or high schools, but our money goes to all the students and all the staff.
Oh, okay.
And having this foundation is a big thing for me.
Yeah.
What are some changes you hope to see in the future of AUSD?
Well, I have seen some changes because, the decision was so hard of merging the schools and merging the high schools and merging. But now I'm seeing it flourish, and I'm seeing, it's okay because it's kind of scary at the beginning, right? Mm-hmm. And at the beginning, we did have a hard time. People spoke about traffic, and I was getting 25 emails every day. Oh my God, there's so much traffic, and there's too many kids, and my kid, can't eat on the lunch line, and so forth. But now, since school's been, the emails are less or no emails at all, because I think people have learned just to adjust.
Yeah.
Why are we going to go across to Azusa East?
Yeah.
My kid has to walk way over there. Well, back in the days, people walked everywhere they went.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
Yeah.
We did that. So that's I'm seeing it. What I wanted to see in the future is the schools to better programs, bigger cheerleading squad. Our football team at Azusa and Gladstone, they only had a varsity because they didn't have enough kids for Frost and JV, right, and varsity. Now look at the teams, how beautiful. Look at the cheerleading team, huge.
Yeah, there's a lot.
So now that's what I'm seeing. That's what I wanted to see, and of course to continue. This is beautiful in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Really nice.
Yeah, the media courses.
Yeah. Do you have any questions for us that you like to ask?
Well, I like to know what are your plans for the future. I mean, this class especially?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm really in awe watching this class, how it's changed and how huge it's been. So, what is your future plan?
Well, for me,
are you a senior first of all?
I'm a junior.
Junior.
Yes.
Sophomore.
Yeah. For me, I want to study film cinematography.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully at USC or Chapman. And also I'd like to be a teacher or something. Yeah.
Great. What about you?
I'm not into the film and stuff.
I kind of drag.
Well, we just, it's nice to have some people to talk to, at lunch, and to just talk to yourself sometimes. So that's the reason. But I'm more into the medical field. I'm taking the medical program.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and that's a really good program. And after the 4 years, hopefully I'll pass the test to be an MA. And but I really found this interesting because, it's first of all free, and all this stuff is really nice. Mm-hmm. And it's cool to talk to people.
And this is why, as a board member, we bring these programs to you students. And I like to see if it's effective, right? Are we using our money wisely?
Yeah.
Are your kids getting something out of it?
Yeah.
That's I think important for myself as a board member, and I'm seeing it now because the medical pathway when it was at Gladstone, it's always been huge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now I hear it's even huger.
Yeah, it's even
right.
bigger. There's so many classes.
So many classes now.
Yeah, we were talking about this last week with Mr. Haig. We interviewed him, and he was saying about how he's also seen how this program has helped many people express themselves the way they want to.
And yes,
And
very true.
yeah, and we were talking about that and how like many people don't have this opportunity in their schools because of like the lack of money and stuff.
Yeah.
And like we feel like we're really grateful to have this opportunity and to have all these things with us.
Yeah, that's great. And it also helps you, since you're still in high school. I mean, is this what I want to do? Like
Yeah.
you just mentioned, the medical pathway. I wanted to be a nurse myself. And we had a nursing program at my school also. But, if you're interested or not interested, but at least you have the chance to try it free.
Yeah.
Free of charge. You don't have to pay. You just take a class and do your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just with that class. We have like a lot of opportunities here at Azusa. There's the engineering class, the computer tech, and all that stuff.
Are you in the Femineers, any of you girls?
No.
Do you have the Femineers still here?
I don't think
I
so.
don't know.
They had that. Oh,
I'm
okay.
not sure, but I know there is an engineering class. But
yeah.
there's certain programs that are just 2 years. So
Yeah.
you could take like 4 years of medical, but in there add another elective to be a 2-year program. You could just do a lot of things here.
Yeah.
And it's and I believe that, I know college is very important for students to go to college, but I also know that not everyone's cut out to go to college. You might want to go to trade school, just particularly for filming, or just go to the nursing program. I think that we need to give the students options
Yeah.
because, I can go to college, so I'm not going to study this. But there's so many other things you can do.
Like me with I'm in the ECP program.
Oh, yes.
So like before like I didn't really think about like a lot about community college, but like now me being in the ECP program, like I'm kind of like thinking about it because most of the professors are saying how like it actually helps you a lot to start off going to community college. So it's something that like it really changed my perspective on things. So
It's okay, yeah. And also, Citrus College has really expanded, and they have a lot of great programs there too. They even added a building and everything. I think it's really great. But yeah, you can start off in trade school. You can start off in community colleges, wherever you feel that your heart is and you can do. It's fine. You don't have to go straight to the university. But then again, some kids, they're fine doing just that.
Yeah.
They're fine doing just that. So it's just all about options.
Yeah. Did you go to college?
I went to Pasadena City College.
Okay.
'Cause I wanted to be in the nursing program.
Yeah.
With the nursing program in high school, and I continued to go there. But I ended up working. Well, when I was 21 years old, I was still in college, but there was a job at I needed to get a job, so I applied for the job at the school district in Rosemead, and I stood there 40 years. But the great thing is I did health and attendance. I was attendance technician, but I was also health because the nurse only came 2 days a week, and the nurse's office was right next to my office. So any students that got sick, I took their temperature. I kind of used my nursing skills. Kids would fall, get scraped in gym. I helped take care of them or call 911 if I had to. But I used my skills doing it, so I kind of did both.
Yeah.
So I didn't finish being the nurse, but I still used those skills in my job.
Are there any what are your favorite events that AUSD does or like they have?
Oh, wow, there's so many. Because I like the drama. I like to see the drama plays, right? I mean, I seen the girls flag football for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, that was so cool, right? I didn't even have no clue how it works, but these girls are great.
They are.
They were, when I got there, the first half, it was 0 to 12. And then the second half, the Lady Aztecs came back and beat them. It was 17 to 18. I mean, that close.
Yeah.
But it was really great to see the girls out there playing.
Yeah, there's a lot of new things this year that are like really interesting.
I know. Yeah. And that's, again, like I said, make the decisions, and when you also see it flourish, that's a plus. Like to see the plays,
I think a lot of like parents and students were worried about the merger, but I feel like it actually like helped like the students in a like way of like getting to know how to work as a team, especially because we do like community circles.
Yes.
So we get to like talk to each other and get to know each other more like in like a non-school related way. So I think that it really helped, like the Gladstone and Azusa high schools, to get along better.
That's true. I think everyone had that behind, like, oh my God, going to mix them together. But the community schools, I enjoy that because it gives the opportunity for every student to express their feelings or how they feel. I mean, even they ask, like, what's your favorite color? Who asked that question, right?
Yeah.
But at least you're able to express yourself. And I think the community circles worked out perfect once we got together because I noticed now kids are kind of working together.
Yeah.
And the purpose of it was to have bigger and better programs. And just like JR2C, they had it at Azusa and Gladstone, but they only had to have it at Gladstone because there was not enough kids. Now look, they have a big group now of kids, right? So that was our purpose, and I'm seeing it, and it's great.
Yeah, you, as a part of the school board, were you worried about the merge too, or?
I was, because you're like, oh, what is it going to look like?
Yeah.
I mean, even with the middle school,
Yeah.
right? But Gladstone is such a beautiful campus, and I know parents are very excited. They're like, oh my God, this is so nice, the field, they have air-conditioned gym. What middle school has that?
Yeah, they have a way bigger campus
Yeah.
than the middle school ones.
It's big. So, yes, I was concerned about it, but then as time went on, now I'm beginning to see how things are working out. Sometimes it happens, and I see it's not even the end of the year yet. I see things working out with the students, and staff. Even you have to, also be concerned about the staff members coming from another school, mixing into another school, and the kids, and even parents.
Yeah.
Concerned about the busing, concerned about their kids. Well, our kids can't walk so far. Well, we were going to have buses, which we do now, like we bring the kids from Gladstone area over here. And the Foothill kids and the Slauson students, they bus them to Gladstone Middle School. So I think parents are more at ease also.
Yeah.
You don't know until you see it.
Yeah, they were like, they weren't sure how things were going to go, so they
Right?
were concerned.
Yeah, I don't think any of us were like sure how it was gonna go. We were
Yeah.
just kind of hoping for the
Did
best.
you students
right?
come to Azusa? Did you go to Gladstone, or what school did you go to?
No, I stayed here.
We stayed in Azusa.
Oh, but you came to Azusa. You were already in Azusa.
We were already
Yeah,
so
we
you
were
stood
in
here.
Azusa. Yeah.
Yeah, see, so you can imagine students that came from the other school to here.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how they felt?
Yeah, so like it was really, I guess at first it was just, they hit us with a lot of surprises, First that we were going to merge, then that we were going to change like team colors, They changed our sports jersey colors. It was just a lot of things that we had to take in and stuff, but we got used to it after a while.
Yes, I know, because we had board meetings and we had people concerned about the colors, the teams,
And the
And
mascot.
the Aztec, yeah.
the mascot. If you're going to keep the name, you're not going to keep the name.
Yeah.
I know it was a very hard decision, but personally, on the we're like, okay, fine. The mascot. I mean, the colors. Azusa High. We're in Azusa.
Yeah.
Why can't it be Azusa High, right?
Yeah.
The colors. That was fine. My only perspective with the mascot, personally, was if you understand that in the indigenous community, the headdress, they earned that by a sacred ceremony. So they felt that we were using it like a costume. They're like, well, I'm not Mickey Mouse, I'm not Donald Duck. We're indigenous people.
Yeah.
They earn it, and we're wearing it like it's just like a costume.
Yeah.
See, so if you understand that portion, and I feel that if I feel that any race is going to be offended, we need to help them. We need to fix it. We can't say, well, that's too bad. That's how you feel. That's your problem. You can't have that mentality. So you have to understand how they feel about it. And that was my only concern, was just was the mascot for that purpose.
Yeah.
But and then I did like that the Jaguar was created not by the Board of Education. A superintendent had a committee which included students from Azusa, students from Gladstone, alumni from Azusa, alumni from Gladstone, some indigenous people, and students from the two schools.
Yeah.
So
they're the ones that
decide.
decided and selected, and they had they had meetings and everything. So I feel good in my heart that it was done by them. It wasn't done by us.
Yeah.
Like we wanted to be this. No, I don't want to have that job. That's a very hard job.
Yeah, they got to choose what they.
Yes,
thought was best.
so at least they feel. If you think about Gladstone High School, also was there since 48 years ago. You have to welcome them also.
Yeah.
So I felt if they're included in this process, that they'll feel, hey, I was part of it.
Yeah.
So you just brought them here. Because if you think about if you were there and you had to come here, how you'd feel also.
Yeah.
So, and myself, as well, I have to look at the big picture. I can't just focus on. I have many friends that go to both schools, and I had people calling me from both, different concerns, and I understand. But I have to make the right decision, again, for all the students,
Yeah.
the students that are here, right?
Yeah, like
So-
you said, you can't please everyone.
And
Yeah.
I knew I'm not going to please everyone. I knew that, but what I felt was right. Was my decision.
Yeah.
Why?
I think it was good that they all got a say on the decision, because
Mm-hmm.
then
And-
they would have been like, yeah, we didn't choose that. Like, they wouldn't have felt like part of it, like you said.
And that's what I felt.
So-
I feel good about that.
Yeah.
That it wasn't just done by the board members. It was done by a committee, which included our superintendent did a great job
Yeah.
on making this happen by having these committees, and it was a big process. We even had surveys out to the community. It was big. It wasn't just done just like, we're going to give you this and that's it. No, it was big.
Yeah, I got emails of the surveys and
Yeah,
stuff.
it had
choosing.
surveys. So, if you're included, if you don't want to do the survey, well, that was, you had a choice.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
consideration is really important,
Yeah.
though. It makes
Mhm.
people from our community feel more comfortable with making decisions for the school.
Yes.
And it's going really good the year so far. I think
Yeah.
the merge, although it was scary at the beginning, it's really nice now.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm really glad to see that happen, and I'm really proud of you young ladies doing this.
Thank you.
job.
We're happy that you got to join us.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
anytime. When Mr. Haig asked me about the podcast, I'm like, okay, but I don't know what I was going to do, but I said, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm always up for the challenge.
Yeah, it was
So,
also new
I'm
to
good.
us.
Yeah,
So thank you
course.
for
Oh, okay.
joining us.
you're welcome.
This is the end of our podcast now. We'll see you guys not next week.
Yeah, next week is Thanksgiving.
Because it's Thanksgiving break. So in 2 weeks, we'll hopefully have a new school board member.
Mhm.
And so thank you for joining us.
Oh, you're
you so
welcome.
much.
Have a nice Thanksgiving.
Bye, guys.
Mhm. Bye.